I think you are misinformed. In fact, we had a conversation on the 7th of May, is my recollection, which was when we initiated our operations. And it was a very understanding and positive conversation. And quite honestly, even before that, the German government had expressed solidarity in face of this terror attack. And we've
External affairs. Initially, the new German government did not voice support for your Operation Sindoor. Were you disappointed at the time? Und an Sie, Herr Wadephul, vielleicht haben Sie sich jetzt ganz...
And Mr. Wadephul, are you now fully on India's side in that conflict with Pakistan?
I think you are misinformed. In fact, we had a conversation on the 7th of May, is my recollection, which was when we initiated our operations. And it was a very understanding and positive conversation. And quite honestly, even before that, the German government had expressed solidarity in face of this terror attack. And the minister also very clearly conveyed Germany's understanding that every nation has a right to defend itself against terrorism.
Genau. Wir haben
Yes, absolutely. On the first day in office, on my first day in office, there was a phone call I had together with a French colleague, Jean-Noël Barrot. And I was able to call my colleague with him. We got a first-hand report, and Germany will support any fight against terrorism. I've just highlighted that this is our position, and terrorism must never have a place in the world, nowhere. And this is why we will support everyone who fights and has to fight terrorism. And we very much appreciate that a ceasefire has been reached, and we hope that there will be a solution soon.
Good day, sirs. My question is to Dr. Jaishankar. Sir, you just mentioned that you've had a lot of good meetings with the German leaders today. I would like to understand what kind of economic trade pie can India look at expanding on when it comes to Germany and in EU itself, because EU is looking for a lot of partners, as we know, through various leaders in Europe right now.
Well, right now our trade with Germany is good. It's roughly about a $50 billion trade account annually. Where the European Union is concerned, it is our largest trade partner. But we see many new opportunities, many more opportunities. Today, for example, both with Mr. Wadephul as well as with Minister Reisch and with the Chancellor, we discussed opportunities like railways, like semiconductors, transportation of various kinds, energy. So I think the scope is there. As you know, as India becomes more prosperous, more developed, the opportunities will grow. Not just in India, for Indian companies also in Germany. Even in an area like defense and security, we discussed whether there could be collaborative possibilities between our enterprises. And we do think, because trade is a jurisdiction, a competence of Brussels, but I know Germany has been one of the most consistent and powerful supporters of rapidly doing a free trade agreement. I'm very confident that if we can actually meet the goal of getting the FTA done this year, there will be many more doors that will be open to business on both sides.
Sir, would you like to add something?
Ja, ich kann das nur unterstreichen.
I can only I can fully subscribe to that. And I just said Germany supports free trade agreements in general. And we've set ourselves an ambitious goal with India to reach a free trade agreement at the EU level this year. We will be among those who will exert political pressure for a result, because the opportunities are extremely huge. They are to be found in all sectors, as my colleague Mr. Jaishankar has said. And I would like to say that this is about partnership. And we not only want to do this in a spirit of partnership, but also we count on reciprocity. That means equal access to markets, and this can really make a difference when we look at other trading partners that we have in Asia. So we believe that India has a very prominent role for the EU and for Germany as an economic partner. We don't have much time. One last question. A brief question to Mr. Wadephul. Mr. Trump has announced new tariffs as of June, 50% on goods from the EU. What will be Germany's and the EU's reaction to that? Well, the reaction is up to the European Commission. It has our full support. It wants to preserve our access to the American market. I think tariffs do not help anyone. It only leads to economic problems in both markets. So we count on negotiations, and we fully support the European Commission in its efforts to defend Europe and the European market and convince the Americans. Thank you very much.